I gotta tell you that for the first time, maybe ever. I don't know if it'll be the first time ever, but I mean it's one of the first times that I can think of. Where I've been disappointed in my dogs, Macho and Otis. And I know what you're saying, Josh, how could that happen? How could you possibly be upset with those sweet, sweet little pups? I'm going to tell you how. One of them is now an official hunter-gatherer. The tree of knowledge of good and evil is broken. I'm now living with wild animals. They killed their first rat. And boy, oh boy, they are happy about it. So proud of themselves. Prancing around. Now, I tell you that story to tell you this story. It's one into the other. But the way that I found out that they had done this was because that they had slaughtered it right off of the back porch. And they were both, it was sitting in the middle of them dead, the rat. And they're on each side, okay? So I was like, you know, because then now I got to deal with it. You know, it's my problem now. But they're so proud of themselves, right? And I was like, oh, God, get inside. Da, 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 da. So like I said, I tell you that story to tell you this story. That today, and I wasn't sure what happened. I wasn't sure if it was both of them. I wasn't sure if it was Otis. I wasn't sure if it was Macho. And now, as of today, because this happened just a couple of days ago, I can tell you exactly what happened. I can tell you exactly who did it. And I have proof of the killer. And all the proof that I need, because I witnessed it myself, was that I was outside today and a squirrel, that's right, a squirrel, a red squirrel, was running along the fence, getting into the bird feeder next door. Very cute. Looking at him. I thought he was going to jump at me for a second. He was not scared of me at all. I was probably more scared of him, but he was like over the fence. He would come up and look at me. All right. Just taking a look, you know, and I was like, hey, what's up? You know, because I have bad interactions with animals outside of like a controlled environment. I've been attacked by a turkey. I've been attacked by seagulls. I've been attacked by a cub, a little cub bear. I've been attacked by salmon. I thought was a piranha, but it was just a koi. I've been attacked by animals, all right? Lots of them. So him and I were just kind of staring at each other. And I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. He's a cute little rascal. It's personal. Rogue wants to know, how did you get attacked by a salmon? I'm not telling you, but I just know that I got attacked by one. it jumped up and hit me in the eye somehow. Okay. I've been attacked by, I've never been physically attacked, but I've been threatened by raccoons. Skunks have assaulted me on a daily basis. I've been attacked by all sorts of stuff. All right. You know, I could forgive it if I like the seafood. But anyway, so I see the squirrel and I was like, oh shit, is this squirrel going to have a go at me? But he was really cute. And I was like, hey, Mr. Squirrel. And he was like running along the fence and all that stuff. So I was outside and Otis was out there with me. And Otis, you know, my sweet little precious baby little Otis, who he used to get so scared when he'd hear a noise that he'd hide behind my leg and like peek out, you know. And it was just a very, he was so precious. And I was like, he would never, I would die. I would die working at a zoo. I've been attacked by a chicken and a rooster. But anyway, I've been trying to find out the killer and I got my answer. So I'm outside and, you know, we're cleaning up the yard and then Otis is out there and Macho's fat ass is inside sleeping because he's always like, if he's not, because the other day I came inside. He wasn't in the house. It was like 1 a.m. He crawled under the deck. He dug a little trench again. And he was under there barking at like 1 a.m. So, you know, he gets in trouble when he wants to get in trouble. So he's inside, but Otis is out there with me and he's doing it. We're doing our thing. And the squirrel shows up. And I went, oh no, this is going to be bad. Because I think somehow, some way, deep inside, I was like, I think that Otis is like turning into a predator, like a real life alpha predator, like the apex predator. But I don't want him to be that. And the squirrel shows up, and I'm not even kidding you. In front of my very eyes, Otis stands up on the back of his legs, looks at it. His eyes get bigger than they've ever been. And he took off inside the house at full speed, running. He ran all the way inside, down the hallway, and hid in the room. I'd never been more disappointed, but more proud. I know immediately now I know who my killer is. No question about it. I mean, if you're telling me that Otis is going to run from a squirrel like a friggin' little, I mean, look, if we were in the animal kingdom, you know, and Otis, if there were, I didn't even tell Macho what had happened because I was embarrassed. I was like, this will take, you know, you've already had your nuts clipped. What dignity you have left as an apex predator will be all gone because you ran from the squirrel. And I'm happy that you did, but I'm a little ashamed. And, but the thing was too, he left me outside to die. He thought that this animal, whatever it was that he thought it was, this tiny little creature that was on the fence getting into a bird feeder, was so dangerous that he would take off without me. Okay. He didn't bark. He didn't go, come on. He didn't do any of that. All he did was take off. It was bullshit. I was embarrassed. But I now know that Macho, which I kind of figured, Macho's just like, you know, he just does whatever he wants. wants, whenever he wants. If he wants to kill something, he'll do it. So anyway, Otis is the biggest wuss in the world. And he wants me to do the protecting. He's my dog, right? He didn't even say Dad's God. He didn't care. He didn't say nothing. He just ran. He was like, I'm out of here. Later, dude. That's true. His name is Macho. I didn't name him, but he's a beast. Macho is an absolute, I mean, he's one of the, you know what, like a weeble wobble? You know what I'm talking about? Like where he's like if something was to knock him over, like if Otis ran into him, Macho somehow, he's like a cat. He never really ends up on his side or his back. It's just a continuous roll to his feet, no matter what, all the time. Constantly. That's how he works. He's a monster. And yeah, he's unbelievable. He didn't lead me to safety. He left. He was scared. He was like, took off. So anyway, I know who my killer is. And, yeah, I don't think that was Macho's first time either. I looked at him. I was like, you did something that you weren't supposed to do. And he was like, yeah, I did. And if you got a problem with it, anyway, it was a rat. I thought that the squirrel was dead. And, I told the squirrel that it needs to stay up on the fence post to stay away from the short little animals. Because he likes cereal. He's a Fruit Loop kind of guy. And, oh, yes, it can, Callie. It certainly can. And it certainly will be. He is a role. He's like today, another thing that like he did today, and we'll get into, we have other things to cover. I'm just saying, hey, what's up? I'm just telling you about my life. It's terrible sometimes with this damn dog. The lawn guy was here again, left the fence open. Shocker. And, they were trimming the hedge and they had a big pile of leaves. And for some reason, Macho felt like he had to just go right up to the middle of those leaves that they were picking up by hand and putting into a bag and fire a piss off right in the middle of it. And that's what he did. So gonna have to give them a little something extra for Christmas. Macho just going around pissing on their work unapologetically. He's out of control. And he gets worse by the day, but I love him. He's beautiful. Keeps good company. But dude, just right in the middle, dude. I was just like, just a little embarrassed, but not too much. But the thing was, he could have gone a million different places. He sought out the pile of leaves. He was scanning it, And he's funny too because he's really short. So if you've ever seen like a lowrider tilted with the one tire up, that's what he looks like. I'm not even kidding. He looks like a lowrider with Dayton's, white walls, and hydraulics tilted up. I would have preferred if she found it. But that's what he looks like. Yeah, I didn't run. I thought it was kind of cute. I swear that's exactly what he looks like. Little bit. What does it say? You became a YouTube member. You've been a YouTube member, but thank you. Pink Rose, 17 months. I appreciate you guys. Let's see here. I have been through, I don't know how many layers of like hell there are. Some say 7. I'm going to say for symmetry, when I'm talking about this, 4. My mentions on YouTube, like if you have a channel and somebody decides to mention you, and like at you in their title or description or whatever, which by the way, I don't know if I've ever mentioned, like I'll talk about somebody or something. You just hang on now. You'll hear it. Yeah, isn't it like 7 layers of purgatory or some crap? I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, my mentions have been a little off lately. But before we get to that, we are debuting a brand new segment tonight. And I'm going to do 2 of them tonight, but typically we're going to just do 1. And it's called a John Deere letter. And it's basically somebody who may have watched the show in the past and may have been sort of a fan. And then they go the other way. Not even a fan. They just enjoy the show. And then it's like, whew. So it's basically them saying goodbye. That it's the John Deere letter. And so that should be a lot of fun. I disappointed Otis. He disappointed me. Let's just keep it honest and within the realm of possibility. But I'm very happy that he's so cute. But anyway, John Deere letter, will do that here in just a little bit. Oh, it's fun if the letter's not about you. It's a blast. I'll tell you that right now. But anyway, so like I think there's like levels of purgatory that you have to go through and that you have to deal with, you know what I'm saying? And I've been dealing with the levels, bro. I've been dealing with the levels one by one, bit by bit. And like, I ran the gauntlet. And I don't know if you know what it means to run the gauntlet. But if you pay attention to true crime at all, if you pay attention to the Sebastian Rogers case at all, you've probably seen my face out there being reviewed ad nauseum. Okay? At nauseum. Not at nauseum, ad nauseum. It means a plethora, a lot, an abundance. Now, let me just share with you something. I took the names out because I just wanted to, because I like to. Because I don't want to actually mention anybody, but it's never a good day when you see this. I'm not exactly sure who these people are. But it's just like bam, 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 just every single friggin' day. Non-stop with this shit. Just mention you in a description, mention you and over and over and over. Like, my God, people, you guys need to split up some stuff. You gotta go half and half or something. I mean, it's just, what is it? Good Lord. This is like, well, that's the best. No, she's up there. I think she's up there. One of them says exploitation continues because I had Seth and Tony on. So, they were like, it's just like constantly, just like my name, I have a proposal for these folks. Okay. Just do it. You don't have to put my name. Like, you don't have to at me. If you want to write the name in the title, if it helps you somehow get some more people, just don't do the little at. Don't at me. I don't want to open up my mentions and see this. Like when I saw it all at one time. It was like, brat, wah, ha. Just like, God dang. I mean, holy crap. I can't tell you the time I've ever mentioned somebody. Have I mentioned I don't know. I'll tell you what, you'll never catch me mentioning them. Never. I'll never use any of their stuff. Ever. Never. I don't care if they interview. I don't know who they would interview. I don't know who they would interview I would give a shit about. I have no idea. I would never review any of them. Ever. For any reason. I wouldn't watch any of them for any reason. Ever. There's just nothing. There's nothing there. I don't want to do that. But like, you guys, come on. 4 in a row. There's more. Holy crap, dude. I know they like players. He's so stupid. Remember what he said 6 months ago? And there's like people in there. Yeah, he's an asshole. Look at Seth, and then look at Tony's bald ass. Goof troop. Just straight up goof. Of course, that's my point. It's just like, dude, I'm sure there's other stuff if you want to talk about. I'm sure there's other things to talk about. Like my interview with Seth and Tony wasn't, I don't think it needed to be reviewed at that rate. Did it? No. And then Clue, God bless her heart, she reviewed, but she didn't tag me because, probably because she's a thief of content probably, but I'm fine with it. I'm fine with that. Talk about me. Just don't at me. I don't want to be added. I'm going to turn it all off. Like, there's no reason for you to at me ever again. Ever. Somehow, some way, I'm going to find a way because I don't want to be added. Don't mention me. Who are you telling to get along? You must like some of these people. And I hope you do. That's fine. I don't care. But, jeez. Don't at me. Exactly. All right. Well, whatever. They can do it tomorrow. I'm sure you think that me telling them not to do it is going to stop them? Of course not. There's nothing to talk about, though. It's over. It's done. I'm just saying, I've never ran the gauntlet before. I try not to. I'm not going to strike them. Honestly, when I do interviews like that with anybody, I've always said that my content, when it comes to like public cases and stuff or whatever it is rightfully shared. And I don't own any case. I don't own Seth. I don't own Tony. I don't own the Sebastian Rogers case. I don't know any of that. None of it is like mine to keep. You know what I'm saying? I don't own that stuff. So I feel like it's all public for everybody. But why you don't have to at me. Yeah, I did. The thing was, I have struck somebody. I actually struck who was it, Jay, and that was only because I didn't even have a guest. I don't think. Oh no, wait. I think it was like when Seth called in, and she used it for her own agenda, and I was like, whatever. I don't. There's no side. But if you go up to every single one of these, Callie, you think that these people are nice to me? You think they say nice things about me when they review my content? You think that they're nice? I'm not. I don't. I'm not on a side. I don't. I think Granny might be the only one that's like been sort of impartial. Maybe. What does what cartoon bubble say? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not about sides. It's just like they're just not nice. They'll sit there, they'll watch like a 2 hour interview and be like, that motherfucker, yeah, remember he did this, 5 years ago he did that, and 2 years ago they did this, and it's just a constant thing. No, they say nice things about each other. I'm sure of it. It's just like, leave me alone, you know? Like, I don't care that they review it, but you don't have to at me. It's not like they're giving me credit. Credit goes to the lab for this interview. Thank you. Womp, womp, womp. He's a dick. He's fat. He's ugly. He has a monotone voice. And you're just like, you son of a bitch. Why am I here? Why? I mean, that's just my experience mostly with that stuff. It says something about the leash being off or something like the muzzle. That's another thing too. When Tony said that the muzzle was off, everybody's like, the muzzle, is he calling them a dog? Is he calling him a dog? Oh my God. Yeah, I'm okay. That's fine. I'm not saying, but don't tell me I'm not picking sides. I'm telling you my experience. It's annoying. It just gets old. You do something and like they're just these content vultures. They just suck the life right out of you. It's just like, and just and you said it's the weirdest thing too, because they'll sit there and call you like a tragedy pimp or whatever. Every single one of those people, I guarantee you, make more money on YouTube than I do. I can guarantee it. It's like guaranteed. Like there's people, I don't know who these people are, but they're like, I got gifted a membership to like a channel I don't even watch. And I was like, geez, there's like 100, 200 of these given out. And then they tell me that I'm a scumbag for, having Tony and Seth on, and yet they sit there, review it, and then, raking money while they do it. I mean, it's really pathetic, to be honest with you. Absolutely 100% out of control. Now that that's there. Yeah, I don't even know. I have no idea. It's because they have. I don't know about. I know it's not what they do, but I think, and I'm not exactly sure, but I think that they just get these astronomical, gifted memberships. Like they'll do somebody will gift like 50 at a time. I don't know why. Or I have no clue. I don't know why. It's weird, man. it's like, pay to like me type stuff. I don't know, man. But anyway, yeah, but they sit there and they just go, oh, he's a tragedy. It's like, shut up. All right. So let's get right into our newest segment titled John Deere Letter. I got a mystery gifted membership to some foreign news channel. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know. Whistle, what's up? All right, here we get 1 second here, and we are rolling. Dear John Deere, whatever one.
I support abortion.
Don't we all?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
All right, stop that stupid music. Okay, here we go. Hold on. What happened? Remove ad. Remove ad. Boom. Let me take this off really quick. A little bit. Thank you, Jovi. You guys are very nice. Little bit became a YouTube. A little bit's been one, but thank you. And Pink Rose. Misty Moonlight. What's up? Thank you for joining. It's very kind of you. Minnie. What's happening, Minnie? And Jovi. A little bit. Thank you for gifting 5 Lab After Dark memberships. And 1 month, everybody has to at the lab with love. Oh, I would love that. I would love to get some. Like, I get a lot of nice, to be honest with you, I really do. I do get a lot of nice messages. So not a lot of nice ats. All right. So here is our first John Deere letter. I don't know why it says Wolf Josh. Probably because they're calling me a wolf in sheep's clothing. Very clever. It's not like Wolf Blitzer. Wolf Josh, you continue to show more and more that you well recognize the others in your pack. I used to appreciate your content and point of view. Since you tripped all over Seth Rogers and Tony Mathis, you now seem to have taken on the propensity of being obtuse. I used to enjoy your content and respect you. I'm ashamed to say that now, as are many others, because we know that you know what lies and distractions are taking place, and yet there you sit. Here I am, letting it all go on without making the goons clarify or correct. I'm no longer credible and should from now on be viewed with a lot of caution. Well, sorry that you feel that way. And since you told me that I'm no longer credible, apparently my credibility is just stripped. Just totally just awful because you say so. They used to respect me. I mean, this is the shit. You know what I mean? That we get to listen to. thinking, you continue to show that you're obtuse. You trip all over Seth Rogers and Tony Mathis. Shut up. Like that probably, somebody said AI wrote that. I think that this person, whoever this person is, wrote it. But I know. It is a sweet letter. The next one is even better. Are you ready? You have absolutely no integrity, Josh. You know damn well the parents sat for Polly. I love how that starts off. You have absolutely no credit or integrity, Josh. So last one, I had no I had no credibility. I'm running out of the itties. You have absolutely no integrity, Josh. You know damn well the parents sat for polygraphs with Ellie and were advised not to do the same for entertainment content, which is what Seth said. Your blatant dishonesty is appalling. Hashtag tragedy pimp. Oh. So in 2 comments, I lost my integrity and credibility. Well, maybe according to this person, I never had any integrity or integrity. Yeah, tragedy pimp is what it's what everybody else calls everybody that covers cases. Like there are people that will sit and just stream a trial for hours that call everybody tragedy pimps, but I would never do that. Ever in my life. Ever. Streaming a trial. Here, let's stream a trial, and I'll give you my... They filed a habeas corpus. Do you know what a habeas corpus is? Yes, I do. Do you know what a habeas corpus is? No? Okay. You know habeas corpus in Latin means show me the body. It's like, the dead body. And habeas corpus is when, you petition the court to review your sentence to make sure, that your sentence is lawful. So, yeah, it's show me the body, I believe, is what it means. But I'm telling you, there are people that will. Oh, I love watching trials too. I absolutely love watching trials, but I just, I would never stream one. I don't think. I mean, I would watch parts of it. There's nothing here, People, I think they would be bored by it, just the same way that probably you guys are. Maui Girl says, how dare you give a parent of a missing child a place to spread awareness? Jeez, Josh. Yeah, I know. God, I'm going to hell for that one. I just want people, just say nice things about me, please. That's all I want. Like, it just, that's it. Just say nice things. Yeah, it's just there's nothing. Just be nice to me. I can be mean to you, but you can't be mean to me. That is really where I'm trying to get everybody to understand. Like, if I want to be mean to you, like I can be, and you can't respond to that. How's that? That is my goal in life. Okay. That's true. Well, you're hot, so there's that. Hot. Yeah, I just want, like the world needs to understand, typically the YouTube world, that it really should be you're nice to me and I'm nice to you, but I don't always have to be nice to you, but you always, no matter what, even if I kick you in the shin, you still have to be nice to me. And that's how it needs to be all the time. All right? Yeah, that's Cal. I'm telling you right now, Cal, I don't know. I don't think you're new. How new are you? Are you new-ish? And I appreciate you being here, by the way. Like, are you kind of new? Like, within the last, 3-4 months, maybe? That's true, too. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if people pretend I don't exist. Like, I'm totally fine with that. That's okay. I don't mind that either. But like, I'm not gonna get offended at something or just like I don't want to read your shit about how dull I am. Like, I know how dull I am. I don't need to be told by somebody duller than me. You know. It's like, have you ever, like when people try and give you like weight loss advice, but they're fatter than you? Like, here's what you got to do to lose weight, buddy. And you go, hey, shh. You got to lay off the carbs, my friend. That's what I've been doing. It's like, you're fatter than I am. I've been I've been working really hard on I cut the pancakes out all the way. Like, I had a doctor one time tell me, he's like, Joshua, you should lose some weight. And I was sitting there thinking, yeah, you're probably right. But then I'm like looking at you, I'm like, you're fat too. I didn't say that to him, but like, it's worse for him because he's a doctor and he's supposed to tell people that they need to lose weight. I guess the theory is I can tell you what needs to be done, you know. But I'm not going to do it. And it's like, all right, I know that you know, but the thing is, we all kind of know, right? So I feel like you're just telling me that just to be a dick. Like, we all know, yeah. Like, should you lose some weight? Of course. Do I need you to tell me that, Doc? No. But he's obligated. So then I just say, Doc, I agree, buddy. We should both lose some weight. That's what I say. And he says, okay, this is the end of the appointment. And he says, I want you to have a colonoscopy on your way out. And I'm like, I didn't sign up. You're having a colonoscopy. I'm like, God. Now you go get prepped. And so I sneak out the back door or something. Hey, there goes the fat guy that's supposed to have you're supposed to check his ass. I just like go running. You can catch him. He's overweight. I guess. I think so. That's why I tell him back. I feel obligated too. Yeah, I think it's just like, just a nice little, quick little, you know. Woke up after dark and saw the lab and chat. Going back to bed, just wanted to say, hi, everyone. Have a good night. That's what I'm saying, dude. We get people up out of their beds, and hopefully they'll stay awake and watch the show. Absolutely not. Just kidding. My chart said I'm well developed and I wasn't sure how to take it. I know. It's like the blood pressure cup. Does anybody, if you're familiar with the blood pressure cup, they're like, oh, let me get the bigger blood pressure cup. I'm like, is it because I got pythons? And they're like, no. Just the other one doesn't fit you. You know what I'm talking about? damn, dude, they're just, it's just a nonstop, Yes, the blood pressure goes, you need the bigger blood pressure cup. Frig off. You don't fit the standard one. It's like, whatever, dude. Or, when I had that infection in my leg and they put me in those like shorts, those like, what kind of little those little stupid, medical shorts. And he's like, what size are you? I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what size I am in medical shorts. Just find the biggest pair that you can find and then see if you can find a pair bigger than that afterwards. And I'll take those, but it's just like, don't embarrass me in front of my friends. That's what they try and do. They try and embarrass you in front of your friends. Like this lady says that I have no integrity. So not only am I embarrassed, but I have no integrity. And in all honesty, like, and I'm goofing because, I could care less what this person, I even covered this person's name up just to protect their feelings, because I'm sure that they're just miserable inside and sit behind a computer that they're probably grown into the chair and, they haven't left their house in like 4 years and they think that the word integrity coming from them means something or something like that. It's just like, what the hell? But I don't get mad. I do about that. You called her a lady, proving you have far more integrity than they do. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what people's definition of integrity is. I mean, I think that I do the bare minimum, I guess. And, like you raise your kids and you love your family and you don't beat people up. Well, because at some point my doctor's going to be like, hey, Josh, you're fat. And then you go, I need a friend to cheer me up. Friends don't cheer you up. I wasn't overweight, though. Apparently, it was supposed to mean something good, but I didn't feel that way. Fully developed sounds like something in a petri dish, My doctor told me to stop smoking. I told him I don't smoke. The cigarette does. And then did you light one up? Josh, overall, I think you're an okay guy. Don't let the small. Am I? I'm not. I don't know if I'm an okay guy or not. That's not up for me to decide, So I'll take okay guy, but yeah, fully developed. Like, I don't know. I'm losing weight, walking, eating good. It's work, but worth it. Yeah, I don't know if I am. I don't know if I am or not. I would like to be. I stumble. I certainly don't think I'm better than anybody except for this person and this person. Once again, Wolf Josh, because I think they commented on, was it I said that somebody was a wolf in sheep's clothing, and they responded with, Wolf Josh, you continue to show more and more. I don't know how I do that, by the way. How do I continue to show more and more that you well recognize the others in your pack? Who's in my pack? Like I'm a dog, a wolf, a sheep, a goat? What a pack? What do you mean? The pack that, honestly, I swear to God, the only pack that I'm in, it's me and two, I would consider them mentally challenged French bulldogs. And I'm the leader of that pack. And I'll always be the leader of the pack. That's the only pack I'm in. I don't get it. Like, I don't have some like blood oath with people. I could guarantee you could get anybody. If I don't agree with you, I will absolutely tell you. That's true. I guess they're my pack too. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not, the only sandwich I make is usually like I end up eating it. I don't know if I've ever made a sandwich that made it to somebody else. I know that I had intentions of that. Like, I don't even know if I've bought a sandwich that made it to somebody. Because the whole time I just kept thinking, well, you did buy it. Technically, it's yours. I mean, do they really need to benefit from me being at the sandwich shop? Like that's not good integrity. That's not good integrity. The whole time I'm driving home from the deli, if there's a sandwich, and I had paid for it, but I've promised it to somebody, or not even promised it, like, yeah, I'll bring you the sandwich, and I don't bring them that sandwich. Well, that's some faulty integrity, I think, but I'll work on it. But I love sandwiches. That's the problem. Let me see. Dear John. Yeah, John Deere. And thank you so much for becoming a member. Let's see. Well, that's why many psychiatrists. That's true. That's true. Just like doctors. Good old doctors. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. It's like the only sandwich, like if you order a really disgusting sandwich, it's probably going to make like a liver's worth that my grandma orders. I think she orders that because she knows that I won't touch that sandwich by the time I get back. Like I don't want that sandwich, I don't want it. But I've ate that as well. I mean, I'm telling you, I have a major problem. It's just like, oh, I'll go get this. And I'm just like, dude, that's got like when they write your name on the outside, it's like Liversworth Josh, it says my name on the bag, but, it's not good. It's just not good at all. But when I call in, I have to say, can you please not write my name on the bag? Because I don't like bologna, but I'll eat it. I don't like spam. I don't like any of that stuff, but I'll eat it. I did get vanilla wafers. Yeah, but here's the thing. One time, I'm going to air her out here pretty hard, but she ate the last of the Oreos that I got one time. I don't know. I went in the kitchen and I was like, okay, I'm going to go get a snack because I'm fat. And then I was looking and I couldn't find the pack of Oreos. I don't know how many were left in there. Can't remember. And so I'm looking around And I said, hey, Grandma. She goes like she's watching something. She goes, this is the exact noise that she makes. What? And I go, what? What? Where are my Oreos? What? Did you eat my Oreos? And she goes, no. I said, did you eat the rest of my Oreos? She says, oh no, this is what she says. She goes, there were only 3 left or something like that. 3, I think it was 3 or 4. She goes, there was only like 3 left. I said, yeah. I said, so you ate the rest of them? She goes, there was only 3. I said, I get that part. There was only 3 left. It's just like Thunderdome, dude. Seriously. It's a major problem. It's like it's constant with her. There was only like 3 left. I'm like, okay, all right. Well, I wasn't asking you. Here we go. How's that look? Does that look good? I just couldn't believe it. I was like, what the heck is this? But, you know. Yeah. I didn't. What do you mean? Let her? There's no choice. I didn't. It wasn't. There's no letting her. She just she takes it. She's like a Viking. She just goes from cabinet to cabinet, taking what she wants unapologetically. Then if you say, "Hey, where's this?" she'll be like, "Where's what?" That. Oh, well, there was only a little bit left. Like, okay. You know, it's just like, enough is enough. Yeah, you know, I've thought about it before, but like, I really don't want to, I really, truly do not want to expose her to scumbags. Like, people already say that I live in my grandmother's basement. People already say that I live on her couch, that I couldn't think of a worse situation than to put her. No, you guys are not. But I've had people say the worst stuff about my family. I mean, people have even said things about my mom and my dad. No, not you, Scott. I'm saying there will just be somebody out there. I know. She is. It's just like, was it T-Rev said the other day that I robbed her? I wouldn't rob her, but I would rob him. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. We don't have a basement. You know, we don't have one. And even if we did, I wouldn't live in a basement. I don't know what a basement would suck to live in. I mean, I would if I have to. Yeah, he legitimately robs grandmothers. Like, he tells them, oh, I have, Trevor tells everybody, I have ovarian cancer. Or what? I don't even know. What kind of cancer did he say? That's what I said. That's what Linda knows. We don't have a basement here. It's just like the dumbest thing ever. There's no reason to have a basement. Well, that's not, I get it. Cancer, first of all, cancer is not funny, but the fact that he said the fact that he tells everybody that he had cancer, I couldn't think of a more appropriate one. I mean, you can't like faking that stuff is just like it's like the lowest of the low. I would be terrified. I'm not even. I don't even believe in karma, and I would be terrified to put that out into the ether. I would be so nervous, so scared that it would find me no matter what. And I'm telling you, I don't believe in karma. I'm just saying I would I've just seen, like most of you have seen the devastation. I mean, it is as devastating. It is such a degenerative illness. You know. Yeah, that's what people say. I don't know, man. You're right. You don't. You absolutely do. It's just it's awful. And I tell you, the reason that it's awful is for many different reasons. But if you're using it to get sympathy, I mean, it's crazy. If you're using it for monetary purposes, that's even crazier. And then I'm sure that there are people in this chat that have battled cancer. And I'm sure that there were people in his that had, and I know that there are people in here that have lost their folks to it. And their friends and their whatever. It's wild. It's like it's like every single family has been affected by this. And to fake, I don't know what else you could fake that would be worse than that. I have no clue. I'm trying to think of something, but I mean that is a buzzword when somebody says, no matter what, like, oh, I have, skin cancer. None of it. It's all bad. It all sounds terrible. I hope he doesn't either. It's a miserable thing. It's terrible. But yeah, I don't know. I would not feel, I would go to sleep at night like nervous about that. It would be, yes, I think so too. To be honest with you, without being overly dramatic, I think that is the scariest thing that somebody can say is come out of their mouth, because it's so devastating and debilitating, and you just like, oh my God, I've lost a lot of friends to many different things, and family friends as well to cancer and things like that. And it's the saddest thing you'll ever see somebody go through, and it's brutal. So that's why I mock him, because he's a loser. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on him, but I mean, it's pretty unforgivable stuff, Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jovi. It's terrible. My mom passed from it. My sister is a survivor. God bless you guys. I'm saying it's just awful. Yeah, absolutely. Love to all in here who may be fighting. It's just one of those, every time that's just the one, you don't want to hear that, so I just don't get it. I don't get why anybody would do that, But people do it all the time. That's the weirdest part about the whole thing, is that people like, they really, really do all the time do stuff like that. And it's pretty amazing. In a bad way, not a good way either. I've been fighting cancer for a few years now. I just lost my hubby 3 weeks ago to cancer. It makes me very angry, almost hateful towards people who lie about having it themselves. You have every right. It's the most wild thing that I can imagine that people do. God bless you. It touches everyone sooner or later. Dad, favorite aunt, my husband, 2 nephews. It's terrible. It's crazy to me that people do it, but they do. It's just like something that pulls at everybody's hearts. You know, it's kind of like when people cover little kid cases exclusively on YouTube, and say that they're passionate about it. Go to St. Jude's Hospital and wish you never lied about being diagnosed with cancer. St. Jude's is filled with earthly angels. I've been to St. Jude's Hospital, and I'm not any sort of philanthropist at all, but it is the greatest charity that I can think of, along with Wounded Warrior, stuff like that. Those are real charities that deserve to be funded above and beyond, you know. And it's just an amazing place filled with amazing people and amazing children. Yeah, honestly, that's what should happen. People should be forced to go. Like, that's what here's why I don't believe in karma. And I don't know if I've said this here or not, but I've said it in my life before, and I always feel this way. I don't understand how karma would ignore. I know, like, okay, maybe it's, 10 years down the road or whatever, but there's like a 5-year-old. There's a 5-year-old somewhere in the world or at St. Jude's getting treated for a brain tumor. 5 years old. No reason, no explanation, no rhyme, no reason, no nothing. It makes no sense to me. And you have jerk-offs that live to be 90. You have like Nazis that live to be like 90. And, it just doesn't make any sense. It just drives me nuts. It's bothers me. Children and animals and old people. Like, I don't know if any of you heard, but they arrested the guy that tied his dog to the fence during the hurricane, left it to die. The dog was going to drown. It was going to die a horrific death. They found him and they charged him. I could not believe that they did that. It was the craziest thing that dog. I don't know if any of you saw it, but the dog's fine. They charged him with felony animal cruelty, which is worse than animal. I'll bring it up right now. Let me see. Man times dog to piece of crap, dude. Ever seen anything like that? this really quick. All right. A Florida man accused of tying his dog to a fence. Let me save this here. A Florida man accused of tying a dog to a fence and abandoning it as Hurricane Milton approached. The state is now he's now charged with aggravated animal cruelty, authorities announced Tuesday. Giovanni Aldama Garcia, 23, of Ruskin, was arrested Monday on felony charges of aggravated animal cruelty. The Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles said 13th Circuit State Attorney Susie Lopez is pursuing the charges against Garcia, who admitted leaving his dog on the highway as he evacuated the state in anticipation of Milton. The state's attorney office said, in Hillsborough County, we take animal cruelty very seriously, Lopez said in the statement. This defendant is charged with a felony and could face up to 5 years in prison for his actions. No attorney was listed for Garcia, who was released on bond, according to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. So he can go tie up the rest of his dogs, I guess. Here's the dog. All right. Now, I like that. It's crazy. Now, it is worth noting that the dog is okay. That the highway patrolman did rescue. All right. Look at that. Wild. I mean, wild. Just, he's got to be terrified. Let's see. View all. Do I want to view all 11? What is that? Defender? I've never seen a car like that. I don't want to sign up for anything either. I mean, it's just that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's just sick. It is so sick. I am so glad that they should have tied his ass to a fence. Wait for the next flood. Poor dog. He's so precious. Yeah, he'll get a good home. I am so happy that he's okay. Well, that's the thing. When I see stuff like that, it makes me sick. Like I get a physical reaction. Like my stomach hurts, and not from like the taquitos. It's just like how could you do that to a dog? It's weird. Look at him. Look how cute he is. Oh, I'm glad he's okay. Yes, he does. What like under what scenario would you have to evacuate and not take your dog with you? Unfortunately, I would hold, because they're like two hams, Otis and Macho, like they'd be the size of a ham. And I would carry both of them. I would carry in each somehow, I don't know, or try and put them in one of my pockets or something. I would try something, anything. Just give me anything to work with, but it's just like crazy. I cannot believe that people do that stuff, man. Little Dove, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. and Southern-ish. I mean, she's kind of Southern, but maybe not all the way, but just ish. The sad thing is that dog will be traumatized and more than likely euthanized because if it goes to a shelter, it will grieve if not adopted and be put down. Well, apparently there are people that do. Yes, look, to get a dog to trust you again like that, and who knows what was going on with that dog before, and I don't even really want to dig into that, but hopefully it can be fixed and taken care of. There is no exterior. Oh, look at that. Look at your little nugget. Yeah, 2 30-pound hams. That's about. They might even be bigger, dude. Macho's pushing 33. Like he needs to cut down on the nacho plates. I told him. That's why he's out there killing. Yeah, I think so too. I hope so. I think he's going to be good. He's going to do all right. Gifted 1 Lab After Dark membership. Thank you guys. I know. Just the cutest thing. So happy he's okay. If you can't take him, at least. Dude, that's what I'm saying too. Like, the dog would run from the water. Like, let him have a chance. Why tie him up? Let him have a chance, bro. There's no reason you can't take the dog with you, but you let him have a chance. Like, to me, that's just cruel. It's worse than that. I don't even have the right word for it. I'm not very good with like adjectives and verbs and stuff. Catherine Brown says, thank you, whoever gave me a gift membership, which really appreciates it. I tried to adopt him. That's awesome. They're not even letting people adopt him yet. Well, I'm glad that they're taking care of him. But I hope you get him. I mean, he deserves a great home. It is unthinkable. Am I wrong there? Like, I'm thinking, like, what do you do? What do you do there? Do you just let him? Like, okay, say there are circumstances out of his control where he can't. By the way, I just wanted to show you this. I bought a pipe today. I don't even smoke, but it was like $1.99 at the gas station. And I was like, I've been doing this. Indeed. There was like, it said clearance, $1.99. You had these stupid pipes, right? And I asked the guy, I go, why are they $1.99? And then he says, we haven't sold one. We were selling them at $19.99, and they've been here for, I don't know, quite some time. And he's like, if you buy one, you'd be the first. I said, okay. Well, let me see here. Hold on. Give me a second. Yes, 1992, I was 6 years old, I think. Can't remember. No, I'm not smoking. Just give me a second. Promise. I can't find my headphones. Interesting. So now I have a pipe. I don't know what good I want, like, everybody was like, my kids were like, what are you going to do with that? And I was like, I don't know. But I figured out what I'm going to do with the pipe. Where the frig? Do you have any headphones up here that I can plug in? Son of a... Hold on. Yeah, no, I'm not going to pretend I'm not going to pretend anything. I'm going to put bubbles in it or something. Hold on. Is that better? Can I hear? Not really. I can't wear my headphones now. Oh God, I'm missing something. Anyway, so what does that mean? No, but the holidays are coming up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit there all the time with this pipe, nothing in it, and just go, indeed. Hello. How are you? I'm fine. How are you? I'm great. How are you? That kind of stuff, you know. And I'm going to like have like a wine, like a, you know, a little like, hello. How? Yes. It seems that the weather is taking a turn. There we go. Good evening. How are you? You know, anyway, it's whatever. I'd get a smoking jacket. Sure. I'll do it all. I don't care. I'm willing to go all the way with this thing to annoy everybody at Thanksgiving. There was one time where I had a bunch of those Sacagawea dollars. Like I had a bunch of them because I requested them from the bank. I told the lady, I was like, can I get $20 in Sacagawea coins? She's like, yeah, I guess. And so then I would go around pretending to be a leprechaun to people, and I would go like, it's my lucky, and I would go to my lucky coins. And then I ended up getting on Amazon an actual pouch, like a little leather pouch to put them in. And I would just annoy my friend with that. I go, look at my lucky coins. I'm sure I do. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even kidding. Like I have a picture of it, but I remember I would do it to I'd get in his face. I go, you look at my lucky coins. And then he'd get all mad. I go, what you got there? What you got there? What you got there, Lucas? And he was like, shut up. Like, what you got? Yeah. Is that a pipe you got there? You got a pipe? He used to get so mad. Well, I got him from the bank. So what you got there? What you got there? He used to get one time I was like super early in the morning and I had my coins and I was like jingling them in front of his face. I was like, ding, 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 ding. And he was like, dude, he's like, you're going to have to get out of my face. He's like, I had a long night and I can't deal with this shit. That's what he said. I was like, damn, dude, calm yourself. Uncle Buck, yeah. Well, I have to find him. The coin pouch is around somewhere. Off topic, but did you see the Walmart drone story? The veteran shot at and was arrested. You need a red smoking jacket like that. I will. I absolutely will. I didn't see that, but he got arrested. That's terrible. No, I'm not. I'm not actually. I wish. I mean, I don't. Depends. What are you talking about? Lithium? Yes. Maybe. Uncle Buck. No, I'm not high. I'm high on life. No, I'm not driving that car. Ever. Yeah, they'll probably, if he doesn't have any priors or anything, they'll probably plead him down. Hopefully. It's just a bit much. I don't go anywhere my dog can't go. I wouldn't leave him behind. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I had a friend. It's funny that you say that. Like, you wouldn't go anywhere that your dog wouldn't go. I had a buddy who, he was a fisherman, and he said the reason he became a fisherman was because he didn't want a job where he couldn't smoke while working, like smoke cigarettes while working. Dead serious. It was my little league coach. No joke. He wasn't even kidding, just even a little. He was like, I have to have a job where I can smoke. I was like, dude, that's gnarly. Absolutely gnarly. Big time gold. Big time. All right. I'm out of here. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your gifted memberships and your super chats and your likes and just being here. I really do appreciate it. We've been having a blast. I'll see you tomorrow. You know, I'm supposed to go visit some family tomorrow that are in town that I just found out about last night. Probably somewhere around, I don't know, 2 or 3 in the morning. And I have to see them. My sister said, when are we going to go? Today. So the way she phrases it, she says Thursday. Excuse me. She says Wednesday or Thursday. I said Friday. And then she said, that's when they're leaving. Like, they'll be gone. I said, I know.
You used to go down to the boardwalk after work and play.
No.
Yes,
You
you did.
misrepresent everything I do and say in my life.
Honestly, I'm not trying to
That I plan going down to the boardwalk to go play.
Did you or did you not go down to the boardwalk?
I have.
One more. Come on, man. Okay, here's a good one. Okay, here's a good one. Just read that.
I can kill this one. Put me down, said the fish. This is no fun at all. Put me down, he said. I do not want to wish too far. I was trying to be there. He doesn't know how to spell his daughter's name.
One more. Come on, man.
Sally said, don't you talk to that cat. That cat is a bad one. That cat is in that hat. He plays a lot of bad. Don't you let him come near. You know what you did? Sorry, you was here?